This is Heavy Conversation with Bruce and Jody, a podcast where we talk about being a big guy in today's world. I'm Bruce. And I'm Jody. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. So I think we should talk a little bit about some fall fashion trends that we've been seeing.
Nice.
I know that you have been doing a bunch of stuff with your behind the brand stuff that you've kind of mentioned some of that stuff, but I think there's some other stuff that we could kind of talk about as well.
Sure. We do get a lot of questions about what trends are coming up and what people are going to be interested in for fall and where people can find it in their size. So we've written some things about this on Chubster, but I thought maybe we could talk about some of those things and some of those trends. A lot of the things that we've compiled are not necessarily like, cutting edge fashion. But when you're a bigger person, you're not always looking for that. You're looking for ways to fit into some of these mainstream trends and some of the things that are new in stores for, fall.
Yeah, exactly. And I think I might have talked about this before, but I'm a wardrobe consultant at DXL now.
Nice.
I've been doing that for a few weeks.
Cool.
So I've been seeing a lot of great fall trends at DXL. I work at one obviously here in Portland in Jansen Beach. So lots of really great stuff. And I've been able to help a lot of guys get into some really good, comfortable, stylish stuff. So I'm kind of excited about being able to do that and sharing some of those trends with you guys as well.
Perfect. So maybe we can just kind of dive in here and give our thoughts and some tips on these trends, but then, kind of how we feel about them as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. Why don't we kick it off with wool-lined jackets?
I do like this. The like Sherpa lining in the jackets, because sometimes it's even just like a little bit of a show on the collars. Sometimes they're lighter jackets, like a jean jacket with a Sherpa lining or something like that, where it's a little bit more casual. I think I really like those.
Sure. And, wool-lined jackets have been around for a long time, but they're kind of just back in. And some of them have been a little more modernized, but
adding some more modern details, some zippers and, fun pockets and, all that kind of stuff.
Right. And you get the fuzzy collars. And, the interior usually has something similar.
Yeah.
It will keep you warm. So that is one thing to consider. The jackets look really cool, but if you overheat a lot, you want to think about when you're going to wear this and if you're going to wear this.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I like I've seen like the denim jackets with the Sherpa lining, and it just kind of adds.
Yeah.
It's a layering piece again. Those are really important when you're a big guy. So because you can take it off when you do get really warm, but it's something that you can easily slip on.
Definitely. So there are places like DXL where you can find some of these kind of things.
DXL has them.
Yeah. ASOS, I know they're doing.
Has them.
Yeah, they do some different kinds and different colors. So if you don't if denim isn't your thing, or you're looking for something with a little bit of color to it, or, maybe you want something in green with a dark brown shearling.
Whatever, yeah.
Whatever you're
There's
into.
lots of different options for those. Yeah.
You can find those, and you
Keep
can find
an eye
those
out for it.
Extended sizes.
And I think it is sort of it's almost like a classic thing, because they've been around for a while, but they kind of, they ebb and flow into fashion, but I think those are kind of a staple for most guys' wardrobes. Yeah,
it's really keeping the initial idea of what the thing is, but modernizing it as far as fit and kind of the look.
Yeah, and the cuts of them. Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Here's another one, bold prints.
Yes, so I like that. Don't be afraid of prints and color.
Right. Yeah, if if you weren't doing this in the summer, please consider doing it now, because having prints that stand out is a cool thing. It's a good thing. It's nice to have something that isn't just black or blue or brown
or gray.
Right. You can stand out. And there are a lot of really cool patterns in a lot of places you can go. Bonobos just launched their extended size line, and they are doing some really cool, crazy kind of out there patterns that go up to, I believe, 4X.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to have more extended sizes later in the year.
Okay,
so, they have some things there. I know that, obviously we said ASOS, they have all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, when you're looking at like trends and fast fashion and all of that, you know, those places are going to do it. ASOS has been really good about going up to like 6X for a lot of different things. They carry different brands, so you don't know how the fit's going to be. I don't know if the fit is quite on par with a place that focuses on fit like a DXL or, you know, some of these different or even Bonobos where they are thinking about fit.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're looking for fast fashion, and I know that a lot of you are, because through the years, through Chubster, that has been the thing. Where can I get clothes at Old Navy prices in my size? Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of those places.
Yeah. I mean, even at DXL, you can find things at different price points, which I think people have maybe a
preconceived
notion. There we go. That DXL is just only high end.
Right.
They do have high end, but they also have, you know, the moderate. They have, you know, the different levels. So you just have to kind of search around and look at the different things that they have. And
I would second that. And I would say that if you maybe stepped into a DXL or casual male years ago and haven't been back in the last few years, it's worth checking out because there have been a lot of changes there. And, you know, it's really one of those things where the customer is changing. The landscape is changing. So all of these companies that are doing this stuff or that have been doing it for a while, they're going to change along with it. So they're offering more modern cuts and more modern fits and cool things that you're going to want.
Yep. Yeah, and going along with the prints, even thinking of the colors, like I noticed a lot of like jewel tones, like purples and like deep greens and like burgundy, like all those colors are really popular right now.
And don't be afraid of color.
No, they look really good. Yeah, they're like royal colors, I think. You know,
right,
very regal and
and take a step into it. You know, give it a try.
Yeah, you don't have to do everything.
Everything that I own is now burgundy.
Yeah, no. Right. I mean, if that's what you want to do, go. Yeah. You know, you can be the burgundy man. But
you can.
There's always, you know, people that have their very distinctive looks. But
that's going to pop up now.
Burgundy man.
The Burgundy Man.
Yep. That sounds like the boogeyman.
Instagram.
Hashtag Burgundy Man.
Yes.
What's next on your...
So along the lines of what you were saying with colors, try solid colors with bright contrasts. So this is a good way to step into something if you're not sure that you want to go all the way in. You can try getting, say, a black shirt with a line across the chest that has some red in it and white, or, you know, just
I've seen them like even like down like the tops of the arms,
right?
Like it's almost like a sporty, I don't know what it's called, but
where they have kind of it's a little accents. It's really...
even on like some joggers, they do them on the sides of the pants,
right?
Yeah, joggers and athletic sort of stuff.
Yeah, having those kind of accents, it adds something to your look.
Even had Polo Ralph Lauren had a cool like jogging suit. I almost got it. The pants weren't in my size. Otherwise, I probably would have got them both.
Ooh.
But yeah, it was like a burgundy suit, some color blocking, but it had those stripes down the arms and then down the legs.
Wow.
And I was like, the jacket fit me really well.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Just don't spend your entire paycheck at work. Yeah.
But it's a good way to step in. It's a good way if you're not sure that you can pull off leopard print or
just get a little bit of it. Something that has... You know, there's like the collars can be a different thing, or like on a long sleeve shirt, when you flip the sleeve over, sometimes there's a different print there.
Right.
That's always a fun way to give a little accent to your outfit.
Absolutely. So those are definitely some things to look for. You know, something else that you should consider, and this can be kind of taboo for some bigger guys because there's this preconceived notion around it. Stripes. Single vertical stripes, horizontal stripes.
Can't wear horizontal stripes. Right. I'm like, you can.
Yes, you can.
If it's done right.
Yeah, right. So much of what you wear, it comes down to fit and how things fit you.
Yeah, you don't wear a big horizontal striped tent.
Right.
But if it's a t-shirt that is fitted, you know,
totally,
that has a nice cut to it, it's fine.
Right.
Like, I'm looking at you because you're wearing one, but
I am.
It's like a little short sleeve Henley.
Yeah,
it's nice.
It's
I like that.
Like a, I don't know, navy, a sailboat,
a navy kinda white stripe, really almost a thin pin stripe.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's good.
It works.
Good job, Bruce.
Thank you. Trained you without even knowing it.
Don't even have to try.
That's right. We should probably break into this beer, and I'd like to tell the story before I say what kind of beer it is. So, when we do these podcasts, we want to have a beer, and sometimes, our busy schedules mean that we are, looking for whatever happens to be in the fridge. Well, what we had in the fridge this time around happened to be there because I had a family event and a little family barbecue thing. And so there was some beer that they preferred. And that beer, my friends, is Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
Yes. I guess I don't need to pour it. It doesn't.
No, we'll just drink it.
Yeah. So,
Blue Moon Belgian White Wheat Ale. Refreshing, medium-bodied, unfiltered Belgian-style wheat ale spiced with fresh coriander and orange peel.
Yep. Tastes a little orangey.
Yeah. I like this as a summer. I may have been known to drink pitchers of this with friends.
Now, pitchers with friends, I've done the same.
Mm-hmm.
Done the same. Absolutely.
At the 19 bar in Minneapolis, one of my favorite little hangouts. Shout out to all the 19 bar people.
Woo!
Anyways.
Yeah, it's easy drinking. It's good.
Yeah. Very orangey.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what coriander is. Is that like a little...
Isn't it like a little flower of some sort? Some kind of... I feel like it is. I think so.
What is a coriander, everyone? Tell me what that is.
Some sort of...
I know it's like a spice, but...
Yes. Yeah.
Little seeds,
yeah.
Yes.
Because I was thinking like allspice. I know what those little things,
right?
Or not allspice, but like cloves.
Okay, yeah.
But I was like, what? Wait, was it?
It's like in that family somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, so Blue Moon. Here we are.
Thanks, family, Bruce's family, for not drinking all of it.
Yep. Right. I know we're gonna have to get some novelty beers.
Oh, this is brewed with Valencia orange peel.
Ah, well, I can taste the orange, so there we go.
Valencia orange peel.
Yes. Nice. Colorado.
Yummy. It's from Colorado?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Golden, Colorado. I've actually been to Golden, Colorado, and it's a great little town with one street and a huge brewery.
Wow.
Coors is brewed there.
Yeah.
And it's glorious.
Is this made by Coors probably as well?
I think Coors might own them.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Boo. Okay. So we did Stripey.
So
you did Stripeys.
Stripes. Then let's see. What else do we have? Your stripes don't have to just be relegated to your shirts. They can also be on your pants.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to try some different kinds of things. There are brands like River Island that do stripey kinds of things for your pants. There are a lot of different places you could probably look to find
pants.
Things like that. Yeah. Color blocking, your favorite. We've talked about this in the past.
I don't. Some people go a little crazy on the color blocking. Like, I'm not a fan of the shirts that it's like, this arm is blue and then this arm is green and this side is the side of your body is orange, but then the pocket
like
is
a patchwork.
I'm like,
yeah.
Can you just pick a couple maybe? Mm-hmm. Like there's some things that it's like just a couple colors,
right?
And I'm fine with that. But that shirt that's like the pocket's a different color and the little too many.
Yeah, right. Some people go crazy with it. There are different ways.
If you like it, great. It's not for me.
Yeah, there are different ways to do it that aren't overkill, but it's embracing
color.
Hardcore blocking seems to be the thing this season. If you don't want to do that much, I mean, there are lots of different ways to do it. Where maybe it's the arms that are a different color,
or the chest. Sometimes the chest piece will be a different color than the rest of it.
Right.
But be careful. Sometimes that color blocking on the shirt will cut you in weird places.
Good look.
It's almost like the horizontal stripe type thing.
Sure.
Like big stripes.
Yeah.
So I've done that, but it like cuts me right under the chest. And then it looks like a weird dress thing on me.
Okay.
I've tried that a few shirts and I'm like, that looks like a weird dress.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think they're called maxi dresses where they're like tight right here. And then it's like.
Oh, and then blasts out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
Yeah. So be careful with your color blocking.
Yeah.
So, retro.
What kind of retro?
Like camp shirts or like bowling shirts.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Some bowling shirts are okay.
I'm so on this. It's not, and it's more for me. It's just because it's not a thing that I would wear, that I would love that much. I feel like bowling shirts in particular, in a lot of cases, are just kind of, especially the kind that I'm seeing examples of for fall, are kind of unstructured and just kind of
that's what I was going to say. They're just too almost blousy looking.
Yeah, and that is not something that I love. And I just feel like it's not. I get it. It's retro. It's supposed to be that kind of thing. Yeah, but I feel like the fit can be modernized a little.
The fit can be a little bit better. I'm trying to think. I mean, even just, I'm not loving the bowling shirt.
No, I say that, but we did, in the article we put up on Chubster, find a Gucci shirt that falls into this.
Yes.
And it is a $1,200 shirt that is black from like the chest down to the bottom of the shirt. And the arms are white and they have these stripes that go down them.
Okay.
And then it has a red collar. And it looks pretty cool. I mean, I probably still wouldn't wear it, and I definitely wouldn't buy it for $1,200. But if you're out there and you got the money to spend, you can get that in sizes to 3X.
Nice.
Godspeed. There are a lot of other things out there that are doing kind of retro with stripes and things like that.
I think the 90s is really
it's coming back.
Yeah, I think whatever the 90s stuff.
Yeah,
not like. Yeah.
And a lot of that is like, it's a little more oversized, but it's not so bad that that it's going to look rough on you. Like there was a little bit of thought put into those, and look around, see what you can find. Some people can really pull that stuff off. It really, again, comes down to the fit.
Yeah. And you have to commit to it too. Like sometimes those really big fashion trends, you have to kind of commit to the whole look.
Totally.
Like if you just have one piece, it looks weird.
Yeah.
With the rest of what's going on.
And you could do one kind of retro thing and then like a tighter pant, you know, or something that's a more modern fit with some cool shoes that kind of pull that all together.
Yeah, I'm really into like not the like skinny jeans, but more athletic fit that are like a little bit more tapered.
Yes.
I've been loving doing that, getting a lot of the big guys into those tapered athletic fit jeans or whatever at DXL, and they're loving them. And because you get the pant that fits you around the waist, and then it's just like this huge amount of fabric all around your legs.
That's right, and that's always the thing, is that it's we've always been able to find like the relaxed, really baggy fit.
Yeah, the baggy or loose fit.
But I don't want that. I want the other things that I'm seeing that are out there.
Yeah.
For me, it is about being more modern, having a more modern look.
Yeah, it feels so good when guys are like, "Oh, I don't wear denim," and I'm like, "How? Just try these.
Try this. Yeah.
Try this. Well, if you hate it, that's fine.
Right.
But just try it." And they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I found a pair of jeans that fit me."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, yeah."
A lot of people don't know that they have that option now. Yeah.
Because for so long, denim doesn't come in your size. Or they're like the husky jeans that we've talked about.
Totally.
That are, just not flattering. And
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to go back to bonobos, but their chinos are killer. Like I haven't, I've never put on a pair of pants that fit and felt so good.
Right.
Worked as well as those did. And,
nice.
I mean, it was amazing. So, definitely worth taking a look at. And I think they go to 50, size 50.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Also, I want to talk about like boots.
Yes.
I'm really into Chukka boots. Have you heard of Chukka?
So is it Chukka or Chukka?
I don't know. Chukka, I've heard both. Chukka, Chukka. Anyways, they're an ankle high boot.
Yes.
That originated with the British Army when in World War II, actually, when they were fighting in the deserts of Africa.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's kind of the original where they came from. But they're just a little bit more modern boot.
Yeah.
But they're not super dressy.
Right.
Like the Chelsea boot is more dressy.
Right.
I think. But
there's a little more laid back.
Yeah.
You're going to go out to the bar.
A little bit more rugged. Yeah.
Do this. Yeah.
And it's just an ankle high boot.
Right.
Yeah. I'm really liking them. They're laced in the front. normally.
The Chelsea boots, like the ones with the stretch kind of thing on them.
Yeah, either they have stretch or like a zipper sometimes, and those are like dressy.
My first pair of those had the stretch, and it sucked. I mean, it just like killed my ankles. So yeah. So Chukka boots, that's where I would go. Combat boots apparently are in.
Yeah.
And
they're similar to Chukka boots, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're obviously going to be a little bit heavier.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, right.
Because
bigger, made for more.
Yeah. Because these are like leather boots that I'm talking about, not like canvas.
Right.
Or whatever.
Yeah. So there are some good things. And of course, there are always like dress boots that, have more design put into them and, a little bit more like brogues, apparently.
Yeah.
But, you got some options. You got some different things to look at. If boots aren't your thing, sneakers are always in.
A good sneaker is always, you have to have good sneakers.
Yeah. And if you feel like you're too old to go for like, I don't even know what the latest sneaker is.
Oh, I know. I'm not a sneakerhead. I know.
But there are definitely sneakers out there that have style. They look pretty cool. That
they're not just the old, gross old man. You know,
be willing to, especially if you've got a more laid back style in general. If you're going with solids and something that's more well put together, you can really shake things up by having a cool sneaker, and that'll make you stand out in a lot of ways. And we talk about this all the time, that accessories for big guys are a saving grace. So consider it.
And having a well-fitting shoe helps. I go through shoes a lot. Being a big guy, you kind of wear them out quick.
Totally.
But, having a clean, well-kept shoe is really important.
Right. Last part here.
Okay.
This has never gone away. It's probably here to stay. Plaids.
Oh, yes. Flannel, plaids.
Yeah, totally. What I would say is, if you're going to do plaids, try like fall colors, work some like, and I'm not saying like road cone orange, but like, work some oranges and some yellows and some reds, or to think about greens or browns. There are a lot of different things like that are a little more not muted, but understated, that kind of work. That aren't your everyday kind of.
Yeah, you don't have to do
plaid.
Just the buffalo plaid.
Right.
One. There's a lot of different prints when it comes to flannels or plaid or whatever.
Right. And,
And I also, along with plaid never going away, I think camo is a staple with everything. Yeah. You can get camo anything, everything.
Absolutely.
But don't do camo everything.
unless you're just going for it.
Unless you're out hunting.
Yeah, or in the military.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Well, camo everything, right?
Camo everything, yes. Yeah. But there's lots of, and then like the fun colored camo, there's blues and oranges and greens and all that stuff. But flannels and camo are never going away.
Right.
They're always staples. But again, when you're getting those, get a well-fitting shirt. Don't get the big, huge shirts.
You don't need the stuff hanging off of you. It's still, that's the moral of the story. This episode is make sure your fit is right and the rest of the stuff will work. So that's what it comes down to.
Awesome.
All right, we've done another one.
I think I'm ready to go shopping.
There we go. Yeah, I am too.
All right. Well, I guess we got to end this and then go break out the credit cards.
Yes. So I hope you got something out of this. And if you have, tell your friends.
Yes.
Share
this episode with your maybe fashion challenged friends that need some tips on what to be wearing for fall.
Absolutely. And let us know what you're into for fall. If you've been out shopping, let us know what you've bought. Let us know where you're shopping and what styles you're into.
Where you're shopping. Tell us.
Yep.
Let us know. Show us your outfits for fall.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to Heavy Conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast.